So I want to issue my own little rebuttal to Trump's State of the Union last night. One of the things he said, amongst all the other crap he said, was that he had created 5.3 million jobs since he's been in power. That's actually not true. Under his 2 years, he's created about 4.9 million new jobs. But he takes credit for pretty much the engine that is the economy today. So I just want to point out a few things. Looking back over the last 10 years, that green band at the far left, that's the recession. We all remember the recession. We were losing 775,000 jobs per month during the entire period of the recession. From here to about here, we lost, pardon my antenna, we lost 8.7 million jobs. That's the combined populations of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, and Dallas, man, woman, and child. 8.7 million jobs. It was a terrible crisis. It hit me personally. The first thing people cut back on during hard times is things like lattes, So along comes Barack Obama. He is elected right here, end of 2008. The Democrats were already putting together a stimulus package. In fact, George W. Bush had put together a stimulus package. They had been working on it before the end of his term. So Obama pushes it through, $831 billion. He signed it on February the 19th of 2009, literally a month after he was sworn in. The Republicans almost unanimously opposed it. Every Republican in the House opposed it except for one who just didn't vote. The vote was 244 to 188. The Senate version, every Democrat voted for it except for every Democrat voted for it, and every Republican opposed it except for Collins, Snow, and Arlen Specter. So it went through, and the vote there was 61 to 36. So we have, right here is where Obama signed a stimulus. We now have 8 years of consistent economic growth. The unemployment rate dropped from 10% down to, under Obama, right before he left, 4.7%. 195,000 jobs per month average created from the end of the recession until Obama left office. 195,000 per month after losing 775,000 jobs per month before Obama came along. Who created the recovery? Look at the trend. It's like a boulder rolling downhill. It is momentum. It is a boulder rolling downhill, picking up momentum. Along comes Trump, right here, elected in late 2016. His first fiscal year begins right here, October 2017. The unemployment rate today is 4.7%, or is 4.0%, excuse me. I think we can all agree the economy is pretty good right now. It really is. But for him to say that the economy is good because of what he has done is just bull droppings. He did not do this. If you go back and look at the Obama years, during the first year, it was still kind of dicey because it took a while for the momentum to pick up. The first term under Barack Obama, he created 1.2 million jobs, which is ironic because that's about how many jobs were created under George Bush's first and second terms combined. They created about 1.3 million. He created 1.2 million in his first term, with the recession notwithstanding. A recession that the Republican Party obstructed from day one. During Obama's second term, he created 10.3 million jobs for a combined total of 11.5 million. Not too shabby. The only one who beats that, I think, Reagan and Clinton. Clinton is the champ at job creation. If you look at this as literally as a boulder rolling downhill, you would have to ask yourself, with this momentum created by Obama, why would you not expect it to continue downhill? What you have to say is, so far Trump hasn't done anything to stop it. So far, we have yet to see the net result of the tariffs and the tax, the absurd tax cuts that they pushed through in late 2017. Anyway, so when Trump says he created 5.3 million jobs, that's a lie. Under his first 2 years so far, they've created 4.9 million. None of which would have happened had this momentum not started right here. February 19th, 2009, by Barack Obama, which was obstructed by the Republican Party that is now trying to give credit to this dipshit who's who's claiming credit for the last, for the recovery. Anyway, end of rant.